That should be good enough. Anyways, hello there. It is Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome on in. My name is Kira Kennedy. We are live with Pokemon Violet. We are doing some Masuda Roulette as well as Wo-Chen raids and maybe some barbecue stuff, but also freaking new controller today, which I love how clicky this feels. Like, just listen. Hang on. Like that just. It feels clicky, and I like it. I like the clickiness. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's connect to the internet, and let's get this party started. Alright, so I do have a Wo-Chen raid nearby, but I want to make sure we get some people in on it beforehand, because I only get one chance to host today. And I don't want to just... Been getting a lot of... What are we hunting? Masuda Roulette! So we are hunting... the last 3 shinies I need for the Paldea Dex. Well, one of them is technically not part of the Paldea Dex, but... We are hatching eggs for Aquaform Tauros, Blazeform Tauros, and Fione. Because those are the last 3 shinies I need. Until, Legend ZA comes out. But we're also doing some Wo-Chen raids. Once we can, you know, get a decent amount of... Where the fuck are the Smoliv? It's supposed to be a... They just said, like, there's Smoliv around here. Ah, there it is. Oh. Oh, a lot of Wo-Chen raids. I misread that entirely, yeah. How you doing, Totodile? Yeah, I've been kind of hesitant to come back to Masuda Roulette over the last little bit, but even before the Wo-Chen raids got announced, I started gathering together eggs again, just doing some picnics to get those done. So I don't want to start this yet. I want to see if we can get some more people in first. But until then, I'm also gonna... Everything is okay. Asking around for divorce. Ooh! I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Sorry to hear that. Oh, that's a Houndoom. Okay. But yeah, as you can tell, I am... Oh, there we go. First egg of the night are ready to go. So it's Gen 9. That was only 5 there, right? I feel like that was only 5. Alright, well, that's our first one. It's an Aquaform Tauros. And we'll Fletchinder up my ass. But yeah, considering, like, until the new season starts up, I'm gonna be, doing, like, a lot of Assassin's Creed related stuff. What the... Oh, okay, that's the music that's doing that. Trying to figure out like what the weird kind of shuffle beat in the background was. I am definitely curious, but it looks like it'll probably barely be ready in time for Toronto Regionals, which is mid-January. Might not even be ready for Toronto Regionals. Like, I was half expecting it to kind of drop at Worlds this year. For some reason. But, yeah. I don't know. I guess it just kind of made sense to me, but it also probably wishful thinking. When the new season starts in September, So there would be what's the brain? Brain's not braining right now. Give me a minute. Like, basically the first 4 months will be like all Scarlet and Violet, unless Champions drops like right, midnight, New Year's Day. There's a good chance that that's just not going to be a I can't think of the words right now. Like, realistically, I don't know when I am so goddamn scatterbrained right now. I can't even come up with, like, the right words to say, you know? It's kind of been one of those days where, like, I was pretty much asleep most of the day, so... Yeah, no, that seems to be the consensus when it comes to Champions. Oh, it was all Tauros. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I was getting too. And it would make... What the fuck? Hey, Fletchling, you ever consider decaffeinated coffee? Jesus Christ, look at the speed that thing's flying at! Like, what's the hurry, Murray? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, it would make sense, especially since, like, playing Champion seems to be, like, the only way to get, items, or, to get the in-game currency for, like, items and stuff, right? I do like the fact that it seems to be, like, Stadium, but you can modify the stats. And I very much appreciate the fact that it looks like it's not going to... it's not going to have, like, microtransactions baked into it. Alright. All once was yours. Yeah. Moxie mentioned a better stat distribution. Yeah. Which is kind of cool. Like, the idea of doing 66 stat, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve again, because, like, even just getting the stat distribution stuff kind of figured out. Like, I had to have, like, a seasoned VGC player explain it to me. Yeah, no pay to win is definitely very much appreciated. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that, that Wo-Chen raid I got. And then we'll, that's the wrong button. I also do very much appreciate that this controller has back paddles. I don't know how well you can see them, but it's got back paddles there. So, kind of gives me something to fidget with. Yeah, because basically I did, I honestly should be doing more coaching sessions, but I just... Stuff kind of got away from me. But yeah, like, between that and the Discords I'm part of, where I'm actually able to get, like, sparring sessions in with people. Like, that was how I prepped for Vancouver Regionals back in March. Where I just had someone kind of... join me on Showdown. I practiced with a couple of against a couple of different teams I'd probably be seeing there. And I mean, aside from the one Groudon that blindsided me, I feel like, I did pretty well. Alright, so, link code is going to be just at the top of the, right up there. So, if you want to join in, 51RBY6. Yeah. Also, yes, I am using a Iron Moth for this. I've actually got 4 Pokemon pretty much planned out for the Ruinous Treasure events, trying to future-proof things as much as possible. So, Iron Moth is going to be done for Wo-Chen, because it uses its special attack, and it doesn't really rely too much on it doesn't have to worry too much about its damage being dropped by the Tablets of Ruin. For Ting Lu, which drops special attack, I have a Meowscarada with Metronome and Flower Trick. So we're just gonna crit it to death, essentially. What else? I have Keldeo for Chi-Yu. Use Chi-Yu's Specs Fire Blast. Makes sense. I mean, pretty much, if you still have the Chi-Yu everyone used to use for, like, to, like, extort the hell out of the Academy Ace tournament, that would probably work very well. I have a Keldeo I'm using for the Chi-Yu raids. I'm gonna use for the Chi-Yu raids. It's the, Keldeo you got for finishing the Galar decks on home. And I have an Emboar that I'm gonna use for the Chen Pao events. For the Chen Pao raids. I mean, I could also probably use Infernape, to be honest. Actually, I should check and see at level 100 who'd have a higher attack stat. Probably wouldn't use Blaziken, because speed boost is great. It would get things done really quick, but I'm just gonna go for a quickly add Pokemon. Emboar. So if we go max attack, Adamant Nature. I'm gonna quickly actually double check back here every now and then. Yeah. Yeah, Chi-Yu. Alright, I'm gonna back out of this for a sec. We're gonna try that again. Alright. Strong enough. Infernape. We go Iron Fist. Max attack, Adamant Nature. 303. Wow, that's actually nowhere near as good as Emboar. So far, Emboar is actually looking like the best option. Although, then we have Blaziken, who will actually get a speed boost option out of that, so... Max attack, Adamant Nature. Nope! Emboar's still the best attacker of the 3. So yeah, I actually made the perfect choice there. Arm Thrust Emboar with, Loaded Dice. You need a dope name for these? Makes sense. Alright, let me check. So let me kind of show you what my... So obviously, yeah, we have Iron Moth for the Wo-Chen events going on. We have Porco Rosso, who's going to be my, who's going to be my Chen Pao answer. Because again, it just seems like it's going to be the best option with all that bulk. It's actually my least favorite of the 3, but as you can see, it's clearly the strongest attacker. Actually, I'm actually curious to know if Heat Crash would get a Reckless boost. Oops. Okay, let's quickly check. Head Smash, Head Charge. Nope. Okay. So I'd have to use Head Smash and Flare Blitz to really get the most out of Reckless, but that's just not gonna happen. Alright, gonna give this one more shot. If everyone wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do this solo. And then... Or we just invite any random schmo on the field. Yeah. Like, I do appreciate that at least, because with the 5-star raids, if you have like a halfway competent player, like hell, I have a whole bunch of I just have a whole bunch of Pokemon with Belly Drum that I use for Blissey raids that I could probably use to breeze through a lot of this. Like, I literally have a Belly Drum Acrobatics Charizard that I use. Well, it's also got Fire Punch, I think. Sorry, so Fire Punch with Fire Fang and Flare Blitz. When I do randos, I stop attacking. Yeah. My thing is, like, I've seen like a lot of lagging online with the raids. And if it wasn't for the whole... That's weird. I'm actually curious to know if these L4 and R4 buttons on this controller are linked like how they were on my old Razor Wolverine that I would use. But yeah, the cool thing about this particular controller is it has a it has Bluetooth mode and a 2.4 gigahertz mode with a dongle, and they actually baked the dongle into the charging bracket. So I actually have the charging bracket plugged into my computer. So if I ever want to switch over to using this as a PC controller, which I can, I don't have to worry too much. I can just kind of flick this little switch back here, and it's kind of cool. Hashtag not sponsored. No, I literally just got this today, so I'm kind of breaking it in. I also low-key love that it came with the thumb grips. Alright, looks like we're going solo. Maybe. That's the way you want it. Any way you want it. That's the way you need it. Any way you want it. It's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Alright. Might just cancel if nobody joins. I can't remember how this works. Alright, looks like we're just... Yeah, Ray's been abandoned. Alright. I'm just gonna hatch these 2 Fiona eggs. Kind of the youngest from your mom. And went live. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I'll give it a little bit of time then. If you want to join in. I'll hatch just like a couple more batches beforehand. Because originally the plan was gonna be, before they announced these Ruinous Treasure raids, the plan was going to be during like the egg hatching streams, I was going to I was just going to Blueberry Academy. I was going to go to Blueberry Academy and do some blueberry quests. Just kind of get some blueberry points back together. Oh man, I cannot wait for Born Again Season 2. Can you imagine we get Fiona, like, on our second egg of the day, a second Fiona egg of the day? Nah, no dice. Whoops. Moltres. Actually, probably should also get some Gimme Ghoul coins together, because I got 2 shiny Gimme Ghouls during the roaming form event in Pokemon Go. Because now we're back kind of in that brief period where I'm playing Pokemon Go at work. Just while I kind of run in the background on my phone while I'm going around picking up items for an order. I need no money. All I wanna do is get you, baby, running in the 90s. It's a new way you like to be. I'm just running in the 90s. Come on, baby, run to me. We are running in the 90s. It's a new way to set me free. I'm just running in the 90s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna say. I also gotta figure out how to access Spear Pillar soon, because I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, start the arduous task that is, Arceus resets pretty soon. Life, new desire, higher, reach me higher with your mind. I need fire, reach your satellite if you wanna see me talking on the night. I know the way you like to get your credit card, cause I need no money. All I wanna do is get you, baby, running in the night. I just realized I almost forgot to push the, almost forgot to up the count there. Alright. I need fire. Yeah, because I don't want to really do the date skip thing while I'm doing these Lo-Chen raids. Because apparently, they, no, that's not the right one. They patched out the, not that. Hang on. Let me quickly... I go to the map real quick. They patched out the thing. I don't know if that was just a Switch 1 connection issue, but they patched out the thing where if you were to do the date, if you go to change date and time and just do this. Oh shit, that actually still works. Are you fucking serious? I could do multiple Chen power raids today, then. That actually still works. Well, I tried to do it I tried to do it the other day. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it just doesn't work anymore now. We're on the Switch 2, but nope. Nope. It still works. What works? Changing days? Changing days without changing days. Oops. Because, like, with the Switch 2, there was this weird... So, with the original Switch and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there was this weird thing where if you did the change date... If you went to the change date menu and just scrolled through without changing anything, and then backed out, it would still count... It would still reset the map. That used to be how I got my, how I would reset for raids. Or not raids, outbreaks when I was shiny hunting. Like, yeah, I thought that was just, like... Because, like, there was a weird optimization issue with the Switch specifically, right? So, I mean, even when you compare playing Scarlet and Violet here, like... Let me show you how much different Lag Lake is on the Switch 2. So normally you go to Lag Lake, you know, you're going here and you're moving like half the frame speed. Look at this. Look, the fact that I can do this on Lag Lake, it also unfortunately makes the Veluza so much more difficult to, so much more difficult to dodge. Yeah, I guess I just got unlucky with that. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was trying to say before. So yeah, I got 2 shiny Gimme Ghoul from the introduction event with the coin bag. So I want to evolve one of those into a Goldengo. So I have a shiny Goldengo that I didn't have to get from like a manipulated raid. Because I had such terrible luck with the, every time they do the shiny Gimme Ghoul raid event, because the fact that for whatever reason, trying to get a shiny in a raid, the odds are actually worse than if they had just not shiny locked it and made it available to catch in the overworld. That is, yeah. Actually, the one good thing is now they don't have to worry about catching Quaxley anymore, because I got all my shiny Quaxley. I got the rest of my shiny Quaxley from Community Day. Is I don't have to worry about like spamming the B button if I accidentally level up Pokemon. I'm on my way. Excuse me. But yeah, it definitely is cool. But yeah, I hated the way they kept doing those Gimme Ghoul events, right? I've yet to actually try shiny hunt, like proper, like, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a tandem mouse. Like, it makes me wonder, like, if the Pokemon Company hadn't tried to lock themselves to that... Oh, it's a Fletchinder. Never tried them, the event. Stopped doing the Mighty Mark. Yeah. Like, I go back to the Mighty Mark stuff every now and then when they happen, but... Like, because I've done some of the pseudos. But I think I stopped doing the Mightiest Mark stuff. Yeah. It's actually funny, because for me, when I did, which star did I choose? Ooh, for Scarlet, I think I used, Sprigatito. And then for Violet, I used Quaxley. How you doing, Caitlin? And we're playing on Violet, so Quaxley was my... No, yeah, Quaxley. Because Scarlet was my... Scarlet was the game I played on stream before I finished it and then went into shiny hunting. Now I play on Violet. I actually don't know why I decided to go for Violet for my shiny hunting, but... Yeah. Oh. I did not mean to up that count. I borked. Hang on. Good. Okay. Sonic Hero. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do is... Yeah, no. But since I can actually, since I can still... Turns out I can still use the date skip exploit. I'm actually surprised they didn't patch that out yet. Like, of all the things... I guess of all the issues Scarlet and Violet's had, a date skip thing... Like, date skipping without having actually skipping dates was probably, like, the lowest issue on its... You know, on the docket to fix. Because, I mean, this was a game where, at launch, or the first few months after launch, people were randomly falling through... Is that Snacksworth? No. Big Fat's where it's at. That was a very bad time to try to do a Brooklyn accent. Big Fat is where it's at. The fuck? All around me, I remember each flash as time began to burn. I actually wonder if I actually wonder if they'll do the two Paradox Dragons in raids as well. Is that? No. Never met Snacksworth? It's been a while since seen me stream Pokemon. I am not going to World Speckers. I did not qualify, and I did not qualify for Worlds. I only got 25 points all season, and you needed to earn enough to make it within the top 75 players of North America. So let's put it this way: of like the entire Toronto, out of all of Canada, only 4 players made it qualified for Worlds this year, and all of them are from the Toronto VGC scene. There was nowhere to... Yeah, really tough. My guess is it was because there was such an exponential growth during that first year of Scarlet and Violet VGC. Oh, hey, look! It's Glastrier. I found Glastrier completely by accident. So prove me wrong to wash this memory clean. Let the floods cross. But yeah, before that, you just needed to reach like a certain points threshold. So like even by the old metrics, I only had 25 points. I'm gonna get 25 championship points, and I got that from a side event at Vancouver Regionals. Right. Yeah. All right. So these are all Fiona eggs. Every loss and every lie and every truth that you deny, and each regret and each goodbye was a mistake to pray too high. And your voice was all I heard. Then I get what I deserve. Give me reason, prove me wrong, to wash this memory clean. Let the floods cross this. But yeah, like the Toronto VGC. Let's put it this way: one of the 4 players who qualified for Worlds this year was actually the guy who eliminated Wolf Glick from the 2025 season. No, sorry, from not the 2025 season. From Worlds in Honolulu. I honestly have not opened any packs since I got back from Vancouver, because I had that booster box that I won for top cut. I didn't win. I earned a booster box for top cutting a side event. That was the last time I opened any packs. Because, like, for me, money's been a little tight, and I've had to I've tried to cut back on certain things. Like, even just saving up for my Switch 2, like, was kind of rough. Because here's the thing, in Canadian, with the exchange rate, and having to buy a warranty for the Switch, because heaven forbid you drop $750 on a console, because that's how much it costs without the warranty, $750 Canadian. Like, between that and the warranty, like, I paid about $800. Don't make them things you know you can't jump. I know you want them to pity you. With a maze of emotion. Yeah. Like, especially with how much booster boxes cost, right? Like one of my coworkers was asking about, like, where to get packs because his kid wants to start collecting. And, like, I flat out told him, like, okay, if you want a booster box, that's 36 packs. That's usually about $120 to $150 Canadian, again. You know, or, like, there's ETBs, which are, like, anywhere from 50. I tried TCG Pocket. I technically still have it, but it's so expensive and dedicated a whole day to Party Plus, to Play Plus. Yeah. I got so tired of playing TCG Pocket. Yeah. Well, luckily, here's the thing. Luckily, there are 2 places in my hometown that always have stuff in stock. And, like, right now, a lot of the scalpers tend to focus more on Costco and Walmart than, like, the local businesses. And from the top of my lungs, I'm learning to fulfill my hopes. I'm no longer taking the safer way out of anything. We'll never go back, I'll always find strength. Yeah, like, I got so tired of it. Like, I kind of stopped for up here in England. We don't have huge stores like that. Yeah, that's always a plus, right? I mean, with some of the more premium stuff, like the Switch 2, they did hard limits per week on what a customer could get. That's how I was able to get. Actually, it wasn't even an issue getting mine because, like, I pretty much got mine a couple of weeks ago, like, I think beginning of the month or something. No, not beginning of the month. So I got mine pretty much like a month and a half after they came out, and, like, there were tons at the at my local GameStop. I'm the top of my lungs. I'm ready to fulfill my hopes. I'm no longer taking the safer way out of anything. I'll always find strength from those who love me. I'll always be there by my side. My hope for tomorrow will help ease all my pain today. I'm actually gonna go ahead and mark that Wochen raid den. Because worst case scenario, I can probably dust off a couple today if I really want to. But yeah, like, I know with the Walmart in my town, when it comes to the TCG, like, stealing got so bad, they actually had to lock it up, they actually had to lock it up in the back room or, like, in the electronics section. It was ridiculous how bad. And even then, like, I remember back when I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh, I would get those mystery boxes, because sometimes you'd get the chance at, like, a graded card, or a wasn't technically PSA 10. It was like some weird side company that's got different standards than PSA. I think it was like CCG or something. Or some kind of Beckett knockoff, almost. Oh fuck, we're in Tauros territory. This is gonna suck. What was I gonna say? But yeah, people would buy those mystery boxes, or they would open up the boxes from the bottom, from the little fold-out tab. And they would take out. They would look and see if the PSA, if the graded card was in there, and take the card, leave everything else, or they would buy the box, take it outside, open, cut the wrap from the bottom, see if there's a card in there, take the card, and then return the rest. Like, basically, they would, like, completely rip off people who might have wanted to get stuff later. I think there was one point somebody actually took out one of the packs because, like, an old school Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is like, from what I remember, I think Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon was like one of those really sought after packs that like old school collectors loved getting, because you know there's a chance at like a hollow Blue Eyes or a hollow Dark Magician. I remember I had the Legend of Blue Eyes Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon originally, and then one of my friends stole it because some of my friends were fucking assholes. Like, I remember I had gotten the polymerization from that set, I'd gotten the Dark Magician, I'd gotten the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then, like, one day after my friend had left, I'd noticed the decks that had that polymerization, that Dark Magician, that Blue Eyes White Dragon, they were gone. They were stolen. Could never prove that he took them, but I know for a fact he did. Alright, so we're going to challenge as a group. Link code's coming up if anyone wants to join in. Otherwise, I'm going to go solo here. I don't know what's up with sound alerts today. It's kind of showing the same song multiple times in chat. Very weird. All right. I remember when I was in high school, Rock Band was still really big. The Rock Band and Guitar Hero games. So one of my friends would always bring, during like, basically like bum days at school. So like when there would be like nobody there. So like, not necessarily the day before the day of semi-formal or prom, but like the day before Christmas, the last day of classes. Like he would bring in his whole ass Xbox and his whole ass Rock Band setup. So like the drums, 2 guitars, and a mic, and we kind of just either set up the Xbox in the cafeteria, hooked up to the projector, or we'd hook it up to one of the TVs in class, because this is like late 2000s, so every classroom had a TV in it that had like the standard RCA setup. If you want to know how old I am, fucking that, like, this was like right when HDMI was becoming the standard on TVs. But RCA was still very much a very common output method. VGA cables, yeah. Exactly. But yeah, he would, Actually, consoles. By the time I graduated high school, consoles were just starting to include HDMI output. Like, I think the Xbox 360 and the PS3 were the first two consoles I remember that had that. The Wii didn't have that yet. Like it wasn't until the Wii U came out when Nintendo started using HDMI outputs. And even then, like, if you want HDMI, you could use, like, the updated RCA, what was it? I don't remember what it was called. It wasn't HDMI, it was... Output formats. That component. The Wii came with component. You could buy component cables for the Wii, but that was about as good as it got for the Wii. Now, component was essentially like RCA with a couple extra steps for like a sharper picture, and that I feel like that kind of fell out of favor real fast. Like once people realized HDMI was just a lot simpler. Also, you might notice I actually did get the tracksuit for my character. Turns out to do that, you have to beat Drayton in the Blueberry Club. But I'm so glad I have this now, because, like, it's just such a cool outfit. Thank you very much for the like, Liam. I appreciate that. I'm on my feet. I'm saying the world is falling down around me. And the nights are long. I'm singing a song. But yeah, the cool thing about this, this Iron Moth build, you get 3 acid sprays off. It completely minimizes Wo Chen's special defense. You're able to Terra right away. I actually pre-ordered it for the Switch. I still have to buy the upgrade to Switch 2. But yeah, you do 3 acid sprays with the Iron Moth. That lets you that's enough to charge up your Terra, and you either Terra Fire or Terra Poison, and it just immediately nukes the Wo Chen with whatever move you go for. Lost cow of sheep. I'm just racing so quick. I can't do more. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm running circles, but I can't quit. But it's so confused about what to do. Sometimes I wanna throw it away. But yeah, I'm a little hesitant about Legends ZA, but I feel like the Legends games specifically were very, like, even Legends Arceus, like, right up until the game actually came out and I started playing, I was very kind of hesitant about it. I think as long as they gave it enough time to cook. I think as long as they gave Legends ZA kind of enough time to cook, I think they'll be fine. Why is his health going up so much? Oh, I guess because they did a bunch. Not sure about battles. Yeah, like, the real-time combat is something I think... I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's something different, and I think that's a benefit that the Legends games can kind of give to Pokemon, is just a different perspective. Let's just go for the Fiery Dance. But yeah, pretty much every single, because originally my plan was going to be for this to try to use, Scovillain. Because my immediate thought was going to be, this thing might have Leech Seed. You bring Scovillain, you're immune to Leech Seed, and you can hard resist its grass moves. I think I'm gonna head over to Blueberry Academy for a bit, just to get some Blueberry quests out of the way. Maybe when we get some more people in, we'll let's see, what are our Blueberry quests? Oops. No, that's the wrong thing. What do those swords do that you pull out of the ground? The spikes are for, the spikes are for the Treasures of Ruin, initially, to catch them. Basically, you collect enough spikes in each area, and it opens a random gate. I'll show you an example. Like, it'll open a certain shrine. Like here, Grass Wither Shrine. This is where you would catch Wo Chen in-game. So once you collect all of the stakes dedicated to each shrine, you come here. Yeah, so Grass Wither Shrine is for Wo Chen. You have what's the other one? You have the Ground Blight Shrine, which is for Ting Lu. The Ice Wren Shrine, obviously for, yeah, Ting Lu, Chen Pao, Wo Chen. This is Chen Pao, and Chi Yu. So Chi Yu, the Fire Scourge Shrine's right there. I'm actually gonna quickly start a picnic because I need to make a spicy sandwich real quick. I need something spicy. Spicy sweet. You vote. 5-alarm sandwich would be the best option, but I don't got that, unfortunately. Smoky, hamburger patty, ham, BLT, bocadillo, egg sandwich, zesty sandwich. I don't have any hot sauce. Ugh. I need something that's not super sweet or anything. So creative mode. Makes sense. Love Chen Pao. Yeah. Oh, nice. Alright, so I need something with spice. Spice. So we'll go onion. We'll go with 1 onion. We could go chorizo, but onion, jalapeno, and that'll do. Alright, so next, we need something spicy. Mustard. Oh god, this is gonna taste like shit. Mustard, jalapeno, onions, horseradish, curry powder, and wasabi. My god, my character's gonna shit his pants when this is all done. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you'd eat that, that's fair. I mean, my spice tolerance is kind of hit or miss sometimes. Chuck some cheese on it and toast it. Fair enough. I mean, it honestly has the fringe benefit of being vegan, so that's a thing. I mean, you put the cheese on it, then it's just vegetarian, because vegans, I don't think, even have, like, any dairy products. You know what this reminds me of? There's an old joke from Futurama of, Hermes, his wife makes him, like, a spicy Jamaican curry. Or, sorry, a spicy Jamaican curried goat. And it's so hot, it actually burns through the earth, lands on the robot devil's head, and actually burns a hole in the robot devil. And the robot devil's like, oh my god, that's so hot. And Hermes like, nah, needs a little more spice. Dumps a whole bottle of Tabasco sauce on it. I need blueberry points, so we're gonna take a photo of a wild ground type. Okay. Well, we're in the canyon, so won't have to go too far for that. We've got a horsey, we've got a lot of fighting types over here. I think we gotta go more this way. So we are gonna get a small amount of extra grass types spawning because of the sandwich we made. Alright, we might need to go look for a Alolan Diglett. Oh, another Tauros. Actually, if I go to the Savannah biome, I could get Trapinch. Wait, hang on. Is that a... No, that's a Grappler. I get Trapinch, or I could get Rhydon or Rhyhorn. Oh, look at that! Alright, so we got our Oddish outbreak there. Catch a single Pokemon. Take a photo of a wild Pokemon in the coastal biome. Didn't catch it off guard, okay. So we're just gonna run. Alright, so we caught it off guard, which is good, so we'll catch it now. Just gonna use a quick ball. Because I'm just gonna release the Exeggutor once I'm done anyways. Now, I still kept the nonchalant throwing style. Hang on. I swear I saw something green there. Must have just been the grass. Alright. Make stuff TM, take a photo of a wild Pokemon in flight, take a photo of a wild Pokemon in the coastal biome. Alright, so. I can actually probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Just need to find a floating Pokemon in the coastal biome. Oh god, still got a ways to go till we get to the coastal biome. I will also still never get over the fact that that rock right over there is literally just a Lion King reference. Realize there's nothing left. You know what's showing fancy things like electricity at 4:30 in the morning. So I can't get over Amish Paradise. So yeah, sometimes I'll. I'm a man of the land. I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in the hand and a beard on my chin. But if I finish all of my chores and you finish thine, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1599. We're spending most of our lives. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a comfy. Perfect. Alright, think I got one more egg in this batch. Let me double check. Yeah, one more. Where'd it go? There it is. Got a little wild Terra Pokemon. Terrestrialize. Wait, that didn't count as being in flight? Oh, no, it counted. They just gave me another one, like, right after. Well, we got a comfy right there, so actually, I might be able to find a flying Terra Pokemon. Paradise. Been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've spent most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've spent most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Power and the money, money and the power, minute after minute, hour after hour. That's all I can remember from that. I grew up in the 90s, so like Gangsta's Paradise played kind of like I feel like it played a lot on the radio, but like I might have to get medieval on your hiding. Sorry, that's the Weird Al version again. Let's see if I can find a flying Terra Pokemon. Wait, there's a Lapras. There's a Lapras. Always spawns down this way. Or, no. Is that a Dugong? That's a Dugong. Does not count. Okay. You know what the funny thing is? I would still say Amish Paradise did less harm to Gangster's Paradise than the Falling Reverse cover did. And that's just, by virtue of, involving Ronnie Radke. Because fuck Ronnie Radke. No, that does not count as a floating Pokemon. I know there's a Porygon around here somewhere. Okay, there's one other option. I just gotta remember where it is. Because there's a, why the fuck are there Oddish in the Arctic? Like, I get the raid event just kind of puts them everywhere, but you'd think, maybe we shouldn't put the Grass-type Pokemon in an area that's all ice. If I can find that Terra Reuniclus, I might be able to... Hello, Smeargle. I know there's a Terra Reuniclus here somewhere. Okay, so we established that's a Dugong. Ooh, hello, TM. If I can avoid having to make those. Although I very rarely use Zen Headbutt in competitive. Like, especially now that, like, Sharpness Gallade is just an absolute fucking beast in competitive. Like, there's a buddy of mine, been friends since you know, elementary school. He specifically, like, has been trying to find a way to... No, that's a Terra Lapras, but that's not gonna work. He wants to make a team around Gallade specifically. I guess because it's his favorite it's one of his favorite Pokemon, but like it's also just that good in general. Is that it? There you are, you son of a bitch. Catch it off guard, Terratalite to knock it out. Also, I might have been flying around a lot, so there might not be... Oh, yeah, no, we need to swap out our eggs. And we're just gonna go for Flamethrower here. Get the Terra boost. And we'll get some Fairy Terra Shards out of this too, which is nice. Alright. Supersonic. Nope. Don't want Headbutt. Don't want Charm. Don't want Super... Well, no. Alright, let's swap out our eggs now. Successfully sneak up on one Pokemon, surprise them with a battle. Mega TM, catch one Pokemon. So I can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. That's the one thing I love about these blueberry quests is there's a lot of times where they'll overlap like that, where you can kind of cross a bunch of items off a list. I'm just gonna quickly go over to the TM farm real quick. Or the TM machine. And actually, yes, I can officially call this a TM machine, because it is a machine that makes technical machines. Ah. See? Technical machine. Alright, make a TM. What can I make? I can make... I can't make a bulk up TM. I can make Calm Mind TMs. We're making a Calm Mind TM. I needed Calm Mind TMs anyways. Because for the, well, I mean... We have the Oddish stuff. Whoops. So... Fuck it. Let's do an Oddish. Actually, no. We got these Chansey over here. I need Happiny Dust. Hey! Dude! Not cool. Oh, shit. They despawned. Because when the Chansey ran into me, it knocked me back into the Terrarium Plaza. 2, 3. Oh! Okay, turns out I don't actually need Hapini Dust. Turns out I have enough Hapini Dust to last me fucking forever. But yeah, the Hapini Dust is really helpful for the item printer. Alright, make another TM, eh? Alright. Stupid deerling. Now, it's actually kind of funny how, first egg of the new batch. Oop. Alright, another Tauros. Ugh. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm still convinced that just doing this for the Tauros is easier than trying to do an outbreak. Alright, a TM made. What can I make? What's craftable? I can make Takedown, Agility, Thunderfang, Struggle Bug, Water Pulse, Ice Fang, Confuse, Rage, Disarming Voice, Pounce. Okay, is there anything that would be used? You could always use Stored Power TMs. Foul Play TMs will be very useful later on. But for now... Take a photo of a wild Pokemon in the coastal biome. Alright. So, I have to take a picture of Pokemon, sneak up on it, and then catch it. Another egg. Means another Tauros. Another Tauros. This might be all Tauros. Yeah, I never noticed that. The Paldean Tauros, the Aqua Breed, it looks like it's got like a little hole like right there. Like right at the on the roof of its mouth. That's kind of an interesting thing. I don't know if the Blaze breed has that, but alright. You take a picture of one Pokemon in the coastal biome. Like, say... No, that's not gonna work. I want to kind of try to cross a bunch of... There we go. Caught it off guard. Did not catch it off guard, son of a bitch. Okay, so clearly it saw me before then. I think I can sneak up on that Oricorio. Nope. Would have seen me. Okay. Those Vigoroth won't cut it. Need something to sneak up on. Oh, Grookey. There we go. Now we catch it. And we're also gonna have to swap out our eggs before I forget. What the hell? Floating... Oh my god, Demon Pokeball! Oh, oops, all Tauros. Alright, let's get rid of this. Move these. Alright, so I might just finish up box 2, so I can still have some for Wednesday. Or, not Wednesday, Thursday. Going off the ground. And again, with the sneaking up of a Pokemon. Alright, so we caught it. So we caught it off guard, now we run. Playing Victory and Terror Raid battle. Okay. Travel 500 yards, pick up items on the ground 10 times, catch one fighting-type Pokemon. Well, for fighting types, we're better off just heading straight to the canyon. Successfully... Again! Well, okay. The good news is... we got our 2 cannon outbreak, but... to fly over this little mountain here, and we can get into the canyon. I should also probably knock out some of those stellar mons, get some extra stellar shards, because I burnt through a whole bunch doing something stupid for a tournament I wound up never going to. Because I decided I wasn't going to take this one seriously because it wasn't for points. And I wound up making a... I don't know how well you can see that. A Stellar Terra, max special attack, max speed, focus sash, Calyrex Shadow Rider with Terra Blast. And then I had a less dumb idea. I think you saw it underneath. It was a Sun team. It was a Sunroom team. With, what's it called? With, what's the name of the Pokemon now? Koraidon and Lunala. Swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow. It's right back where you can. Does that count? It does not. Okay, I'm not gonna catch you. If I can't sneak up on you, I'm not gonna catch you. If you borrow, live and learn, you may never find your way. Hello, Caesar. Oh, there we go. We got a Tyrogue right there. Back to me. Feel inside. Yeah, now your face down on the floor. Whoa, but you can shave your sorrow, your feeling, when you can't help but follow. Gets you right back where you came. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the works of yesterday. Live and learn, if you bang or if you moral. Live and learn, you may never find your way. Yeah, yeah. We're almost there. I think we've got a little bit more to do that. No, that's not it. Because the nose would be great. Searching for so far and wide. There's a place that you'll dream you'll never find. Hold on to whatever. Hold on to whatever. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge tomorrow. Live and learn from the ones of yesterday. Live and learn. You never find your way. Just let Mother Clucker do her thing. From the words of yesterday, live and learn. If you bang or if you borrow, live and learn. You may never find your way. 10 again. Well, we're already here. Might as well. Yeah, live and learn. What do you mean what do you mean you just got debated? I'm doing Masuda Roulette. Debating was not done. Join you saw the shiny Moltres. Ah, yeah, no. That's my, believe it or not, that's my incubator. I got that. Nope. Yep. I got it from a DA. I figure I'm not going to use Moltres for anything else. I might as well just use it as a fucking incubator. Alright, let's just catch this normal type. Oh, god damn it. Take a Pokemon of a photo of a wild Pokemon that is swimming. Alright, well, I need to find the Totodiles. Maybe I should head back to, Paldea. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna, like I said I was gonna finish hatching these eggs, and then we were gonna do another, Wo-Chen raid. So I was gonna finish... Yeah, I'll finish this batch, and then we'll... Oh yeah, you can solo Wo-Chen. All you need is, an Iron Moth. Literally, Iron Moth, mod its nature, max attack... Sorry, max special attack. Well, if you want to host it now, we can do that. You don't have an Iron Moth? Ah. I can give you one that's trained. Well, it's your lucky day. Oh fuck! I was still in my competitive box. Yeah. So this was the other option of teams. Oh, it wasn't Koraidon. It was Miraidon. It was a Miraidon Tail Room team. We were gonna bring Miraidon, Ursaluna. Mama Bear was making a return for the first time since I started Scarlet and Violet competitive. Baki, who was actually part of the team with Sakura, Mami, and Kaneda that actually got me points this season, or this past season. And then, of course, we have Lunala. So it was a Lunadon team. But, alright. So I am already connected to the internet if you want to... Oh, you just start a union circle? I think I'm just going to start a union circle. Alright. So if anyone wants to join in on this union circle, here is the... Well, here's the link code right about... There! Right down at the bottom of the screen. Or the bottom of the game footage. BB7W9Q. Also, Aiden, thank you very much. Oh yeah, Aiden, you're more than welcome to join in if you want. But also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, there's AJ. Aiden, if you want to join in, you are more than welcome to. I'll give it a little bit longer. Also, thank you for the like. He might have backed out because I didn't answer quick enough. One of the downsides of multi-streaming, unfortunately. Also, apparently, Twitch is now, once again... I have not done any of the Shiny Vivian, to be honest. I got my one Shiny Vivian, and that was it. Hey, yeah, you're more than welcome for that. I think it's, the Vivian. That's it. There it is. Yeah. Funny thing, I remember that stream, because that stream was the day it was announced that Jay Briscoe had died. I was actually talking about it at that point when I had run into the Shiny. Probably gonna do Oddish for a bit, fair enough. Alright. If nobody else is joining in, go ahead and get this started. There's no telling how far I'll go. She knows everybody on this island. Also, what do you think of my new drip? God, that sounds so cringe. Very drip. Alright. Much wow, yes. Hey, your Gallade seems to be poisoned. Any particular reason why? Oh, I guess because you're doing the Oddish. Alright, how much... you know what? I think I've done enough. I think I've done enough in the terrarium for now. I am just quickly going to reset my, I'm gonna quickly reset my raid. And no one knows how deep it goes. Oops. Find it. Oops. Let me try that again. Ah, that happens. Where's the fucking... Oh, no, I went too far. Have Wo-Chen up in like 30 seconds? Alright, let me just quickly... I want to see if I can... don't think it worked. Okay. Interesting. So it definitely worked, but... I'm not seeing another Wo-Chen raid. Like, we're definitely getting stuff changing up, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing another one on my end. There's AJ. Alright. Let me just quickly... Terror raid battle. Alright. Let me just change up my, let me change up to my Iron Moth. Because, yeah, with Iron Moth, you get the benefit of using Acid Spray to lower its special defense. Because originally I was soloing this with, Armor Rouge. With the same strategy. Terrifier, you use Acid Spray to weaken it, and then you kind of just absolutely nuke it afterwards. Yes, I did hunt another shiny Iron Moth just specifically for this. Ah, you dumbass. My Acid Spray. Sweet. Alright, so shields are up, but that's fine. Because honestly, once I minimize its special defense, thank you very much for the like, whoever that was. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Aiden. I'm gonna see if I can find another Wo-Chen raid before once we're done with this, because I'm gonna try to see if I can reset and get it started. But I need to also reset the Union Circle we're in. Need to do the rest of the Violet Paradoxes, fair enough. Alright, Terrifier, Fiery Dance. Because with that, I have the chance at the special defense, sorry, special attack boost. But the cool thing about using Iron Moth specifically is it could also potentially be useful for Chen Pao. Ooh, sweet, special attack boost. That's immediately going to be undone, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, shit! Okay, so I could have just gone for the Fiery Dance, and we would have been done. I'm an idiot. But yeah, my whole logic here was I try to use, like, for the ones that focus on dropping the offenses, I use the opposite offense, right? So for Wo-Chen, I use a special attacker. For King Lu, I have a Meowscarada ready to go. I'm actually going to show you the Pokemon I have. Yeah, these raids still aren't broken. You can't catch it. Holy shit, that's a good, did you make a grass raid sandwich beforehand? Good raid, yep. So let me actually, oh, you didn't? Okay, we just got really lucky there. Alright, so, let me show off my, yeah. So, Mecha Mothra is for the Wo-Chan raids. Porco Rosso is for the Chen Pao raids, because it'll have higher physical damage. Yeah, turns out Embor has the highest base attack stat of all of the firefighting starters. Yeah, we have Wiccan for the Ting Lu raids, because that's gonna focus on dropping special attack, and the event Keldeo for finishing the Galadex in home for the Chiyu. Because again, it's gonna have higher yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's go back to mainland Galar real quick, see if I can find a because I should have a friggin' have a sushi outbreak. Nice. Yeah, I have a sushi out. Oh yeah, that's probably from you. From you. Yeah, it does not look like. Let me try this again real quick. Taking time. Okay, so, like, it's definitely resetting some of them. It's definitely resetting, like, It's definitely resetting my outbreaks, but it's not changing the raids. Huh, interesting. Yeah. That's a shame. I mean, I guess it's a way to keep people from cheesing the raids, right? Like, once you do it, it's literally locked to 1 per day per save file. Again, I guess it kind of makes sense, because... Hey, congrats on the Rotom! Working on getting the Keldeo and Meloetta, fair enough. I mean, Pokemon Go's also a thing, but yeah, I get it. Thank you very much for the like, I appreciate it. But yeah, I can't host another Wo-Chan raid, unfortunately. Pokemon Go doesn't work. Yeah. I know, but like if you wanted a shiny Meloetta, but yeah. I get what you're trying to say. Because with the like, I think it took me a couple of days just to fill out the dexes. Because I got the Meloetta, I got the Manaphy, and I got the Keldeo. And the Enamorous. But yeah, I get what you're trying to say. You have 15 finished BDSP to get the Manaphy from BDSP. Yeah. Yeah, I get Dragon. Oh, you have 15 out of 4. Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the BDSP took me the longest. I wound up relying heavily on breeding to get through that one. Sometimes some rhymes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes now fill up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. You need help, just call Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers. When there's danger, you will never fail to be involved. Not unless you want to spend a lot of money on Pokemon Ranger multiple times. Honestly, completing the BDSP decks is cheaper and easier than trying to shiny hunt Manaphy through Pokemon Ranger. How you enjoying Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2 so far, AJ? Because I know you just got it this past week. Yeah, like I was showing this to Totodile Dundee earlier, but like, is that the Rick and Morty theme? Yeah, that's the Rick and Morty theme. Like, the fact that I can do this, I can go to Lag Lake. And look, just look, like, if you compare this to how it is on the Switch 1, it's just night and fucking day. Yeah, I don't know why, but the Rick and Morty theme fucking loops in the 8-bit version. Well, look at this. The only downside to the frame rate being so fucking buttery smooth is it also makes Veluza way harder to dodge. Because I went here once to try to get, I also went, every time I've tried to go here, missing 2 from Legends Arceus. Hey, that's not bad. They're also probably, like, ridiculously low spawn rates, though. Is that it? Is that it? No. God damn it. It's impossible to tell with Paldean Tauros, right? Oh my god, where the fuck did that come from? Because sometimes I'll go here for feathers. And this is what what I do appreciate about Kratos and Shield. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. Because you essentially got to go AFK in the Coronet Highlands for a bit just to get the distortion to spawn. Yeah, that's why I stopped trying to shiny hunt those in that game. Like, literally, between Fossil Week that one year and the release of the Indigo Disc, that was where I got my shinies from. For the Kratos and Shieldon lines. Yeah, I get that. I've been dragging my feet going back to BDSP, like even just for the shiny Arceus. Just because like that you can't. There's no like weird coding exploit where you can just run away and come back for that. But yeah, with Arceus specifically, that's sorry, not with Arceus, sorry, with BDSP. It's just a nightmare trying to complete that Pokédex. Like, I think I dedicated just a bunch of streams to that game alone. Yeah, I think I did BDSP last as well. Need you. 1 coin. Wow, thank you, you cheap motherfucker. Alright, that's a Fiona, I think. Yep. I'm gonna go... Oh, stupid side up. Stupid cad bulb. But yeah, like with just from like trying to complete the just trying to get the shiny charm, like most of those games are just super easy to finish up, right? Because you had to catch them within the game anyways. And because this was before the home integration dropped for all of them. Absolute predators, we do not even have any. But like BDSP, once we found out that Shiny Charm only affected Masuda, and it wasn't even that much of an effect, then like it was like, oh, fuck it. Not worth it. Alright. Ancient Power. BDSP... Yeah. Well... No, BDSP, it's just the Sinnoh Dex. Thankfully. It's just the Sinnoh Dex, so it's only like 150 Pokemon. Hang on. I think I still have the checklist on my Pokedex tracker. Yeah, Sinnoh Home Dex is only 151 Pokemon. And one of them is Manaphy, which I don't think counts. The toughest one would be, the toughest one would probably be, what is it? The fucking... Which one? Can't remember. Brain's not braining right now. The toughest one would probably be, like, the box legendary for the game you didn't get. Because, like, to get the National Dex, you only have to see all 150 Pokemon. Yeah, so Manaphy doesn't count, so it's only 150 Pokemon. So, the good news is, you're only 10% of the way there already. You don't have to worry about, you know, all of the Pokemon. Oh, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate that. Not for Manaphy, though. You have to have it at home. No, I don't think so. I don't remember for certain. But for the Manaphy for the BDSP thing, for the shiny Manaphy in BDSP, you only have to collect 150 Pokemon. Yeah, you only have to collect the 150 Pokemon of the base Sinnoh Dex. So that's everything from Turtwig to Palkia. Like, I don't even think they technically count... I don't even think they technically count Giratina. Let me double check again, but... Sinnoh Home Dex. Yeah, they don't even count Giratina. So, like, literally, the last Pokemon on the list is Palkia. Veluza, yep. Like I said, that's... Castleroy Lake is literally the only downside to the frame rate boost that Scarlet and Violet got. Because now you have to deal with dodging Veluza at 60 frames per second. Instead of, like, the 20 it dropped down to on the Switch 1. Actually, you know something I haven't done since I've gotten the Switch 2? I want to check out what Lag Tree Thicket's looking like. Because that was another one where the lag was always terrible. Oh shit, I think I need to... Yeah, I need to swap out my eggs. Alright, so this is going to be my last batch. And then we'll fucking figure it out from there. Yeah, look at this! It's like night and fucking day. Like, Tag Tree Thicket, sometimes you could get lucky and it would be a decent frame rate. But, like, if it was raining, you were fucked. Like, this was another place where the game just basically slowed down to a crawl. I think even the Savannah biome was like that at Blueberry Academy. You know what? I'm gonna go back. Speaking of Blueberry Academy, I think. Oh yeah, I should probably up this count before I forget. I'm gonna go back to Blueberry Academy for the last little bit. Just what I'm basically doing here is I'm just working on grinding out Blueberry points, and I know this will help you as well, AJ. Catch one fairy type Pokemon, defeat three more wild Pokemon with auto battle. Honestly, I'm just grinding up Blueberry points. Like, I don't need them for anything in particular. I'm just grinding up points because I only have like 600 points left. Pick up items on the ground 10 times. But I mean, even then, like, the Blueberry points are still, the Blueberry points are still great for the item printer, which is actually easier to, grind money from than just extorting the Academy Ace tournament. Even though, like, I do still have my Turbo controller. Ironically, not the controller I'm using today. I'm using a new 8-bit Do controller. Take a picture of Pokemon that's swimming. Alright, well. There, got a Pokemon that was swimming. Defeat 30 wild Pokemon using Auto Battle. Well, you have an Oddish outbreak nearby. That's the wrong button. Should have an Oddish outbreak somewhere around here. Fuck it. I'm gonna do this Oddish outbreak of mercy. When you're clouding on my mind, I can't win your losing fights all the time. No, not this time. But yeah, the other thing I'm gonna be doing is, like, while I'm at Blueberry Academy, at the terrarium, is I'm gonna try to start knocking out more and more Stellarmons. Alright, 2 pictures of a Pokemon in flight. How did we get here? I think I know. Make a TM, defeat 10 wild Pokemon without a battle. Well, literally this Oddish outbreak will do that. Actually, the funny thing about this Oddish outbreak is it's gonna be super easy to see the shiny if I run into it. I will figure this one out on my own. Because it's gonna be such a high contrast. Hit the fucking... right fucking there. How did we get here? I used to know you so. Dreadnought. Yes. Oh shit, look right there. Look right there. See? Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Alright, Nest Ball, because it's weaker. Now one day the fucking Ryan from Pitch Me is gonna see it's like, wait, hey, that's my catchphrase there, bud. Stealing catchphrases is tight. I went for Nest because it just matches. It really depends on the situation. Like, these Pokemon are lower level, so the Nest Ball already has that elevated catch rate anyways. Not to mention, this game still has the thing where, like, it'll only catch if it's a crit catch anyways. Alright. Well, that is it for the... I'm just gonna finish off, how many more of these do I need? Oh, Jesus. Dude, just hit the fucking... It's right fucking there. Come on. That was technically... Well, technically the second shiny I've caught since I got my Switch 2. Third if you include the March Stomp I got last week during a DA. You know what? Just gonna use this. Got 4 while working on Meloetta. Nice. Are you serious? Okay. Well, plan B. There's always a plan B. Got my Goldengo. And we're gonna release this Exeggutor because we don't fucking need it. But yeah, just because of, like, how noticeable against a white background it is just that much easier to spot a shiny. I wonder if this counts. Let me just see if that counts towards it. It does! Okay. Hit the bear! Hit the fucking bear! Thank you. That might be shiny too. Is it? No, it's not. That's blue. It's still fucking blue. Alright. Your Dreadnought is still fucking blue? Yeah, I get that. Oh, okay, we finished it already. Alright, well... Since we're already done with all of this, AJ, I'm gonna disconnect. I'm gonna disband the Union Circle now, because I gotta head off for the night because I gotta work in the morning. All right. But thank you so much for popping in, and thank you so much for hosting that Wochen raid for us. I'm gonna quickly just go ahead and minimize all this stuff now before I forget. Thank you very much for the like, David Team Polo. I appreciate it. All right, and we're gonna be back on Tuesday night with some more Assassin's Creed 3. Just gonna quickly drop save and get out of the game before I forget here. But that is gonna be it for us for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining in. If you would like to follow on social media or join our awesome Discord community, links as always are either in the chat off to the side if you're watching via other methods that apparently Twitch doesn't like you mentioning. And what the fuck, Twitch? Seriously. Link is also in my bio. Yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. So for Twitch and for TikTok and YouTube, I will see y'all later. Bye, YouTube. And bye, TikTok.